Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the spark switch in a Thermador range. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For the job, we're going to need a 13/16" socket wrench, Phillips screwdriver, a pair of flat screwdrivers, and the pliers. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new spark switch. There are 4 spark switches in this range. Each of them is mounted on a burner gas valve shaft behind the control panel. If there's no clicking sound and no sparks when you turn 1 or 2 burner knobs, it's time to check the spark switches and replace them if needed. We need to remove both grates. Just lift them off and put them somewhere out of the way. Next, we're going to remove the burning caps. Simply lift them off. Now we need to remove these 4 nuts that holds the bases. I'm going to use a 13/16 wrench, socket wrench, and I'm going to turn it counterclockwise. We got lucky because a lot of times these nuts won't go out that easily. So we normally would use the blowtorch, or in some cases we even need to file down the top completely so we can remove the burner. And now we're going to remove all 4 burner bases by just lifting them up. I'm going to place a towel on the rear panel to protect it from scratching. I'm going to pull forward the cooktop to unlock it, and then we're going to lift it slowly, make sure that those wires are long enough, and we're going to place it on that towel so we can work on this side. Now we need to open the oven door. So we need to remove 4 Phillips screws from underneath of the control panel, 2 on each side. So I'm not going to remove the frame, just pulling it down and sliding it off. Let's pull the burner knobs off. Carefully remove the glass off. Don't break it. And close the door. Next, we need to take out this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws to remove the panel. It's all the Phillips screws, so we're going to use a Phillips screwdriver. I want you to pay attention that we have 2 screws that goes into the bottom much longer than the rest of the screws. And now we're going to pull this panel out and place it on the top, out of the way. Okay, now we're facing a little bit of a task. We need to remove this locking clip off the shaft without breaking it, because we don't have a new one. So I'm going to use 2 flat screwdrivers, and we're going to pry it off slowly from that shaft. From this point, I'm going to use pliers. Again, be careful, don't break it. Using the pliers, I'm going to pull these terminals off. And now we can slide the switch out of the shaft. This is the old spark switch next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. Alright, so we're going to slide the new spark switch onto the shaft. and then push it in so these two pins at the back will lock onto the valve. And now we can connect the wires. The black at the bottom, yellow at the top, but it doesn't matter which goes where. I'm going to place the locking ring into the pliers. And we're going to slide it onto the shaft. So now I'm going to reinstall the control panel. And I'm going to match the holes. And now we can secure that panel with Phillips screws. And the long one goes here at the bottom. Now we need to open the door. And now we're going to install the glass on. So now we can install the burner knobs. Simply match the shape of the shaft and the knob cut out inside. The bottom frame goes back on. We're going to slide it on. This groove goes over the glass on both sides. And then we're going to slide it up. This post here on the left and the post here on the right goes into the holes in the metal bracket. And now we're going to secure this frame with 4 Phillips screws, 2 on each side. And now we can close the door. And now we can lower the cooktop. Put it down and slide it back. We can remove the towel now. Next, we're going to reinstall the 4 burner bases. As you can see, the 2 pins are not symmetrical, so one is closer to the edge and it goes towards the igniter. We're going to place the rest of the bases the same way. And now we're going to install a Venturi nut. And now we're going to tighten them with a 13/16 socket wrench. And now we're going to place the burners back on, the 2 larger one and 2 smaller one. So this little piece goes into the notch and it locks in. Now we're going to replace the grates. And now when we're done, you can plug the wrench back in. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.